Welcome back to Motor T-Scale Models. This is John. Let's take a look at what I'm going to put on the bench next. And it's going to be the 1969 Dodge Super B 440 6-pack. This is a Monogram kit. It's a 124 scale, skill level 4. It is a, let's see if I can find, this is a 2020 kit. So it's a fairly new kit. I'm sure that it's a retooled kit. So I'm looking forward to building this one. I've had this one on the shelf for a little while. I really kind of like the Super Bs. They're very nice looking street cars. So obviously on the back you have all your different skill levels that'll explain all that. But anyway, a couple different, you can do it stock, you can do it modified. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but we will figure that out and go from there. Let me get this thing opened up and we'll take a look at what's inside. Hold on. Alrighty, so let's take a look at what we have inside of the kit. Let's take a look at the actual body itself. This is a Monogram kit, like I talked about before. Very nice quality body. A little bit of flashing I'm going to have to deal with, but not a big deal. The actual body itself looks really good. Big plus on this one compared to the last one I did is it is not warped. So I'm looking very forward to that. You have your big 440 6-pack motor. You have a couple different hood styles that you can go with. This would be the stock hood with the big air induction on the top of it, or you could go with the street that's cut out for your not dual, but your triple carburetors. So interior pan, not a lot to it, but it's okay. I think we could do some stuff with that. So not a whole lot of parts to this kit, as you can see. You have your subframe, firewalls, your seats, which seats have got some good detail. You can go in and do a little bit of customization on those if you choose. Now this is one of the things that I don't much care for it myself. The exhaust is part of the rear axle, but you know, it just means that I have to take a little bit more time doing my painting. It looks like I may have a broken piece right here already. I may have to glue that in. I don't know. I'll take a look and see how that's supposed to go out. Radiator fans, dash has got some detail to it, more engine parts. Again, like we talked about before, you have your street machine or your custom hood with some more custom engine parts. You have your chrome, which I'm going to leave inside of here. It's got some nice rims. I kind of like those. We may decide if we're going to use those or not. Really nice chrome. So doesn't look too bad at all. Not bad tires. Not really particularly crazy about them when they come out like this. Just means obviously I'm maybe a little bit lazy, but just a little bit more work I got to do on them. But they're solid. They're soft, which is good. Makes it a little bit more easy to work with. And then you have your glass, which is inside of a clear plastic, which I'm going to leave inside the clear plastic. And then we have our decal sheet, and this is a really nice decal sheet. It's got a lot of nice badges to it. It's got really nice racing stripes, whichever one you're going to go with, whether it be stock or the street. I like the fact that it comes with the tire lettering. that's really nice. A lot of different decals, a lot of different things. So looking forward to that. That's going to be kind of nice to use that on some other kits maybe. And then we have the instruction sheet, which typical nice Revell, even though the box said Monogram, it's Revell Monogram. Really nice layout for the instructions, gives you all your color recommendation on the colors. It identifies all the parts, which is really nice. If I can get this thing to work right. And then really good detail, really good graphics on your instructions. Again, I'll go in here and I'll jot down the different colors and different schemes I'm going to use on my instruction sheet to kind of keep me in line. I know some people just do it as they go along, but I'm going to I like to write that stuff down. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty quick, easy kit to build. Really take my time on the actual body and maybe some detail work on it, which is good. Even for this to be a level 4, there's not a whole lot to it, but that's fine. And again, obviously, like the typical Revell instructions, it shows you where all your decals can go to. So that is the 1969 Dodge Super Bee 446 pack. So we're going to get into this and see how we can do this up. So bear with me and we'll be right back. Hey guys. Okay, we got some paint laid down. Decided to go with yellow and black for the Super Bee. I'm sure that it has been done over and over and over again, but to me, yellow and black for the Super Bee is the way to go. So I went with the black hood. I'm going to kind of do this kit up a little bit of a kind of a combination. I'm not going with the stock rims. I'm going with the custom rims. I've got the stock hood that's going to go on there. If I can get it set up on there. Anyway, so the stock hood will go on there, and then the custom wheels will go on. I'm going to use these. So, but anyway, so I want to kind of bring you up and show you where we're at on this. I have some of these. I went ahead and on the hood, it comes pre-designed or pre-molded hood pins. So I went ahead and sanded them off because I have some of these aftermarket hood pins that I'm going to put on there. I think it'll make it look good. I'm going to go ahead and lay down my decals and get them set up. Really take my time on the body. There's just really not a whole lot to this car as far as parts, but that's fine. We'll take our time. See how this right here flows out. I'm going to look it over, make sure that there's no blemishes, and if there is, I'm going to try to wet sand it down a little bit. I thought I had gotten this body line or the mold line done, but apparently not. I got it on this side. Anyway, excuse me, a little bit of a cool weather congestion going on. I'm not sick, but just it's very cool here in North Texas where I'm at. Not cold, just cool. It's rainy today, so it'll be a great day to sit in here on my vacation time and just work on a model. So anyway, I'm going to start laying down some decals and working on the car, and then we'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright, let's take a look, see where we're at so far on the body. So I've got the hood painted. Went ahead and added my aftermarket hood pins. I really like those. I think it looks a lot better than trying to paint those myself. I've got my 6-pack decals on the the hood. So let's talk about decals. This was not exactly the decal pattern that I wanted to go with. The one I wanted to go with was this one right here. Unfortunately, I screwed that one in the dirt. I don't know what I did, but as I was trying to put it on, these outside areas where the black is out here, they basically folded up under and they attached themselves. So it kind of messed up. Not a big deal. I didn't want to go with this style of a pattern for the decals just because I felt like it was going to be a whole lot more complicated and a whole lot more harder to do. But I did it. So kind of forced myself into it. I think the decals came out looking pretty good. So I got to do some more, just a little bit more work to the body. Example, I need to do the trim on the top in the door handle and a few other places. Just kind of make it look a little bit better, but I like the way that it's turned out so far. So we are going to continue working on the actual body, and we'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have got the tires all set up, tires and the rims. One thing about this kit is it may not be a whole lot of parts to put together, but this is a whole lot of decals to put on. So it's been kind of time consuming putting the decals on, but I don't know if you can see inside, there's a decal in the center cap of the rim. So did some work to the body, I'm sorry, to the chassis. Got the mufflers painted, got the seats glued together. They're ready to start working on the interior. I haven't even started on the motor yet, or the engine, but I will. So just kind of wanted to bring you up to date. So this is for the rear. The tail lights go in there, and I don't know if you can see or not, but right there is a small decal for the key lock. That was a bit of a booger to put in, and then this goes up underneath the front end. It's body colored. So worked a little bit more on the body. I've got my little Super B. Oops. A second. I got my little Super B decal right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Very tiny little Super B decal. Some more key locks. Anyway, so I'm going to work on this a little bit more. Not really much more have I done on the hood or anything, but like I said, this thing is it's coming along pretty good. Inside of the chrome, I know you probably can't see it either, but there's a little Super B decal that's right there, which is pretty cool. I'll go in and paint all the inside of the grill black. I'll do the same here, and I'm going to try to wipe the Dodge letters off, get them to stand out. But other than that, I mean, this kit is going along pretty quick. I've just been kind of taking my time on the detail parts of the body. But like I said, this has got a lot of decals that go to it. So extremely fun kit. We will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, so let's take a look and see where we're at. I have finished up, well, almost finished up the motor. I've got my distributor cap on there, and I like to use model car distributors, and this is put out on an eBay store by Westcanalsales. These are really good pre-wired distributors. The wiring on them is not really super stiff, which is good. Some of the ones I've tried to use in the past are very stiff, and it's hard to work on. These things are very pliable, so it's easy to use these. I also use the I believe this is called True Colors. Yeah, True Color burnt iron. This is what I use for the manifolds. I think it makes it look a little bit more accurate. So I've still got to do the wiring, and I'm going to go in and do a little bit of black wash detailing on the motor. So we're moving right along with that. I've got the interior pan painted. Went with flat black, and then I just gave it a shot of clear glaze, which kind of almost gives it that patent leather type, not patent leather, what am I trying to say? The seating that they had back then, which was like a hard plastic. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, I think it really kind of makes it come out and look good. I've got to put a emblem right back here, which I have it, to make that look kind of stand out a little bit more. I went ahead and black washed the body. I still got to paint the battery and wire it, and I've got to paint the windshield washer, but it is coming along pretty good. I've got the tires mounted on the chassis, and I've got everything put up underneath the vid. I've still got to add the shock absorbers, which I'll do those here in a little bit. I've got the shifter. It's painted flat black on the boot, flat black on the actual knob, which I don't normally do that. I normally go with the yellow or white, but I know you can't see this on this particular decal, but you have two decals here. One's black and one's white, and it's the actual shift pattern. So I'm going to try to add that to the shift knob. I know nobody will probably ever be able to see it, but that's okay. I want to try it and see how she works out. I've got my steering wheel. It is painted up. Not sure if I'm going to go in and do anything on the inside of the steering wheel. I may. Got my grill, front grill done. Try to do flat black on this back part, but man, it just wiped right off, which is fine. I don't want to. I was hoping maybe to stick a little bit better, but I don't want to go in there and dechrome this. I'll just try to figure out something that I can do. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm gonna let some things kind of set here and dry, go from there, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, hang on. Hey guys, so I got some work done on the 442. I'm sorry, the 440, the Super B 440, and I wanted to kind of bring you up speed. So I've got the lower chassis into the actual body, and I got the rear taillight assembly and everything. I've got that all put in there. I'm working on the front end up here. I still got some little bit of work on the grill that I've got to do to try to see if I can maybe make it stand out a little bit more. Wanted to kind of show you where I'm at on the actual interior of the motor. So the motor and everything went in there really good. Just a little bit of nudging on this side with the plug wires, but that's fine. I used a bit of an aftermarket hose for the radiator hose. I went ahead and wired my battery wires and my negative, and then I went ahead and added a wire for the actual washer fluid. First time I've ever done that. Thought I would kind of check it out and see how she went. I got a little bit of cleanup to do around the actual light, but I'm pretty sure I could clean that up easily. I think everything's going to be coming along really good. I'm going to go ahead and jump back on this and see if I can't get it a little closer to being finished, and then we will be back with you guys shortly once I get everything on there and bring you back up to speed. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to kind of show you the finished product on my Dodge Super Bee 440. This kit went together extremely well. Really enjoyed putting it together. There was absolutely no fitment issues anywhere on this kit that I run across. Everything seemed to kind of just fall into place, which I was very happy with. I kind of went with the combination of the stock in the street machine. I didn't go full-blown street machine. I didn't go full-blown stock. But everything went together really super well. The lines, everything just worked out fantastic. The front end, it all went together super well. There was no issues with any of this up front. Oh, let's see, I might have a little bit of an issue there. I'll fix that. It popped out on me. The rear went together really well. No issues there. And again, the see if I can get this off the front of this thing. Now this is where you might have a little bit of an issue, but basically what it is the hood has pinholes here and here for the basic little pins that are on the hood, as you can see them right there. So I just took an X-Acto knife. They were really super tight. I just took an X-Acto knife and kind of honed them out a little bit, and it came out really nice. So as far as the motor, I've got that all finished up. I got all of my decals put in. Everything went really well. Mounted my master cylinder power booster. Got my battery cable and everything running where I want them. My washer fluid cable ran. I got my decals on. The one thing that always kicks my butt, no matter what kit it is this little bitty mirror right here. And on this kit, that daggum thing went right on there with no issues, no problems, and I was very pleased with that. Let me kind of turn this thing over here. Everything underneath, the exhaust pipes all mounted up exactly where I needed them to. Everything went extremely well. I do recommend, if you're thinking about it, go ahead and get this Monogram kit, the 1969 Dodge Super Bee. Let me see if I can get a hold of it here. This one right here. This is the kit. It definitely went together fantastic. I highly recommend it. So now I will notice one thing. Looking at the front box, this shows amber. Amber. The instruction says to make it white. So I'll go in there and fix that. I did kind of muck that up a bit, but that's alright. So anyway, here she is. Take a look at it. Tell me what you think. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming and watching it. Leave your information, not your information, but your thoughts and your comments. I will try to respond to them. Also, hit the like button if you like the channel. Hit the subscribe button for sure. I'd like to get as many people subscribed as I can and get your comments. Share the video if you know people who enjoy this type of hobby. Share my video with them. And then hit the notification button so you'll know when I'm uploading a new video. For those of you who are already subscribed or already been watching my channel, thank you for coming back. I do enjoy everyone's input. The positive and the very few negatives, but the way I look at it is unless you're just being a jerk, the negatives help me to be a better modeler. So, and I say negative, you don't like the kit or whatever. Tell me your thoughts, and maybe I can go in there and fix that. If I can. If not, I just may have to just accept that you don't like it. So there you go. But anyway, for everyone out there that responds, all you guys, hey, thank you very much. Thank you for staying with my channel. And we will see you guys later as I decide what we're going to build next.